guys, it's Pursuing Bunnies.
So, I believe that in the first video we did for today, which we told you it was Easter.
It's still Easter.
It's still Easter, and I mentioned that we were filming in my room, so welcome to my room, everybody. It's, yeah, it's here.
Aurora lives somewhere.
Yes, I do. So in any case,
we just finished Alben's route, good and bad ending, and we start and finished it on the same day.
Which I think actually once we hit a route in Raphael, it went really fast, but I felt like Alben's bad ending went like that. Which may be because we made one bad choice that ruined it. We made the
worst choice possible.
So I think maybe there might have been more content if we hadn't made the wrong choice there. Because you can still get the bad end if you don't make all of the wrong choices.
And the playthrough I saw by Try and Morning, they did Alben's route. They did have more content, but they still ended up getting the Stone Angels ending.
So it's possible.
And it was the choice in the room that made the difference because they did not choose what we chose.
But I think probably if you had made bad choices up to that point, then probably you still could have ended up with the bad ending.
I don't remember all of the details of what they did, but I do know that they yelled at him in the end.
So in any case, so here are some thoughts. I think that the reason that the ending changed the way that it did, the explanation sort of, is that Alben, when he is talking to her in the room for the second time, and she says, "Will you stay with me?" And he says, "I'll try." He's made a decision not to die. Sort of like in the routes where Raphael chooses to die or not to kill to kill Bianca or whatever. He decides he's not going to die, so he stays with Janet.
He might,
So that's my thought.
I mean, it could have been that he was, in the first ending, he was very depressed, and I don't know that I saw specifically any signs that in that playthrough that it was going to be hopeless for Bianca. Oh, look, we have another guest star. Hi, Stripey.
Isn't she cute? Oh my god.
It's a stripy dog.
I get so excited about my dogs. Like, I live with them every day, and I'm like, oh, you're just precious. Look at her stripes. She's striped.
These are Aurora's babies. Anyway.
You see this collar? You see this lovely collar? Yeah, we had to buy this for her because we now have to put her on a leash when she goes out in our backyard because she jumps the fence.
And she ripped her other collar.
Yeah. Yeah, she destroys collars, so I had to buy her an expensive collar.
Anyway.
In any case. Actually, we have another guest. She's down at the bottom of the bed just sleeping. That's my beagle. She's a sweetheart.
Beagle bug. Where's
There she is! She's like totally not even caring about this whole situation. But anyway, let's just move on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we were talking about something else.
Yeah.
We are pursuing bunnies, and you'll recall that means we get off on random stuff.
Random bunny trails.
So,
in any case,
I kind of liked his route.
Yeah.
I kind of hated that no matter what, the twin dies. Like, there is no saving the twin. Like, none.
And as we stated before, we're like somewhat, maybe a little bit, maybe a lot obsessed with twins.
So, in, like, Raphael's route, he dies and it saves Bianca. But in Alben's route, he doesn't die to save her, he just dies.
He dies kind of because he didn't want to, like, live and her not. And
yeah, so I'm not sure.
What I was saying before was I didn't see any specific clues that hinted towards Alben's realization that the procedure was going to be hopeless. Was because, sort of, as I'm thinking about it, my conclusion is Alben did something to kill himself, clearly. But the reasoning behind that might have been, he thought it was going to be hopeless for his sister. So, and he didn't necessarily want to live with the fact that he couldn't save her. So he also, when it was dark, he did something to kill himself. He electrocuted himself.
See, they seem to think that his soul got sucked up into something. So I
Yeah,
mean, it could just be that, yeah, like when all of that was happening, he was just like, I'm going with her.
possibly. And
But I still feel like it just seems like really sad
I
that it was
know.
like both of them. But at the same time,
Both of them are one of them, and
but at the same time, I also was kind of like, well, I think this is probably, I mean, for his, I mean, if you're like going there, like he probably was like, at least I'll be with her.
mhm.
I don't think that's necessarily what I would consider a good excuse, but I'm sure it's an excuse a lot of people would use. And I'm really sorry, but my hair is bugging me, and I can see it, and I normally can't when we're filming, so it's
Yeah,
not getting
excuse
better.
us. We tend to play with our hair
Oh
and
my gosh,
stuff.
I'm awful. There is a reason that my hair is so long because I need it.
Yeah, but anyway, I did like Albin's route. The art was not as wonky as some of these scenes in Raphael's
Oh
route.
my gosh, thank goodness. It was still not fantastic or perfect, which we mentioned a couple
Yeah,
of times. But overall, I mean,
it was an improvement art wise, and
yeah, somebody
the
else drew Alben's art.
I love the story though, and it's a very I think it was kind of a touching story.
Yeah, and it was probably a little bit plot heavy. He may have been better left until after Lynn's.
Like
He,
I kind of
he,
knew.
yeah, but I mean, we kind of just made this choice, and I don't know really how we chose. Oh, no, I do remember. It was because you had already seen it, and that way we could
Yeah,
start
so
referencing to it so you wouldn't have to stop yourself.
every time.
So it's really, we chose this route because she had already seen parts of it, and it
Yeah.
just worked out that way. But pretty
So
much we've decided the Lynn's
Lynn's,
is our next one. Then we'll do Nathaniel, and then Bradley.
yeah. And I
So
am really very curious to see
Lynn's,
Lynn's because we haven't seen much of his personality other than the fact that
he's a huge pervert.
he's and he
He
does
did
have a soft
help
side because he helped
Raphael,
Raphael.
but we
And
haven't really seen him in that position. We've just heard about it.
yeah. And also, well, I mean, there in the other routes there aren't very many scenes with Lynn's because Lynn's is always working in the laboratory.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes there aren't many scenes with them, even when they're on their route, though. So, I don't know if that'll really
yeah.
change.
I don't know.
But
We might get a different angle. We might. I'm very curious.
at the same time, I'm kind of concerned because he is a huge pervert,
And
and
oh my gosh,
I
the
don't really.
scene.
I don't need to see some things, you know. I
And
don't need to know about things. Like, I am not as nosy as Janet. I don't want to know everything that happens.
and as I sort of mentioned as we were doing the common route, I did.
Hey, girls without names.
I don't know if you
Well,
heard that, but that was my dad telling us we had no names.
Well, okay.
Okay,
Anyway,
so-
I've seen. Oh my gosh.
Okay, come here, come here, come here. Oh, come here.
Her dog just licked my feet.
Oh, she loves to give kisses, don't you, Danny?
With that
No, I'm not gonna let
giant
you
wet
lick me in the
tongue.
mouth, baby.
So
Okay, go to Grampy. You love him more anyway.
All right,
I don't know why you
anyway.
even came here.
of the scenes I've seen that I unlocked because I did when I was playing around with it, he has some pretty. I found them.
She got locked. You can tell her ears are wet. The black one locked her ears.
Bug. Okay,
Baby.
watch me. Okay,
She
never
doesn't
mind.
even care.
I can't hardly like. move
Anyway,
this.
so now you know my katana lops.
Yes, and I was going to say like I unlocked a few different scenes with Lynn's in the common route, and they were
And you'll be seeing them soon.
pretty comical. I think
Yeah,
you might
so-
you might get a kick out of them. Yeah.
Okay, so in any case, we aren't going to go too far into that because we will be doing his route next.
And
So
yes.
I hope you will enjoy it, but for now, we have to go eat.
Yes, food
Bye,
and things.
guys.
Bye guys.